Remember, this is the officer there that night, October 2019, and she sees her partner at the time, Aaron Dean, fire into the building in which Atatiana Jefferson is located. And so it's very important. She's, I don't know, maybe a little biased. It's her partner, but she is there as an eyewitness. So critical testimony in this case. Again, the state has rested in the case against Aaron Dean. Joining me today to talk about this case and the other items we happen to have with us is former Judge Fanon Rucker. He's here. He's working in the Cochran firm there out of Ohio. And also, again, just down the freeway, you take your I-30 to your I-40, about 1,000 miles, you pick up Catherine Lizardo. And Catherine, I'm blaming you for all of these cases because they're all right there in your neighborhood. Catherine, a trial attorney in the Fort Worth, Dallas area, and this took place in the Fort Worth area. So let me start with you. It was a huge case when it happened. It's big now as we're following this trial. Let's talk about some of the details that seem to be a challenge for the defense in this case. I didn't identify myself. That was the cop basically didn't say, I'm a cop. He sees a gun. What's the upshot? If he had identified himself, how does this play out differently, if at all?
If he had identified himself, maybe Miss Jefferson wouldn't have raised her gun. She had a gun at her home and she had the right to have a gun. But because he did not identify himself, that she had to raise her gun. She didn't know who was there looking through the window. And her nephew, Zion, which it's so heartbreaking, his testimony, and even that testimony by the former partner of Dean, how he had to experience and watch all of this. He remembered seeing his aunt needing to get her gun from her purse because they heard someone outside. That sounds reasonable from Miss Jefferson's point of view. So maybe if he announced himself, it would have been a different result, but everything is in hindsight right now.
Subscribe for more.